Hey guys, I'm super excited to interview today Ellie, my good friend from Berlin, and she now works in Zurich at Google and is pursuing the APM program, the Associate Product Manager program. And she explains you today how she got into product management. Let's go. All right, Ellie, tell us first, what is the APM program and what makes it so special?
So the APM program is a rotational program of an associate product manager. You are gonna be 1 year in one team and then 1 year in another team. It's a program that has been running for almost maybe like 10 years at Google, so like a really long time. Everybody wants to get inside. That's what makes it so special. I think the competition is really, really, really high. And the cool part about it is that you're basically just a graduate student. You just finished university, and then they give you a project, and then you're the product manager of it, and then you can have impact on millions of people. And everybody plays along as if you're experienced, as if you can do everything.
Really exciting. Thanks for sharing that. All right, tell us now a bit about your story. So, how did you get into product management? What is your background? And, what work experience did you gather before joining Google?
Yeah, sure. So I have a background in computer science. I finished my bachelor in computer science, and I did a master in something between computer science and entrepreneurship. I did have 3 internships as a software engineer at Google, but I also had my own startup for a while, and this is how I realized I really want to do more product management. So I realized that I'm way more passionate about identifying what we should build rather than how we build it. So this is how I decided I really want to be a PM rather than a software engineer.
Super interesting. And when was this aha moment? Going back in time and when you realized, wow, okay, now I really love building products and more focusing on the what than the how?
My startup was really technical, so we tried to transform our bachelor thesis on computer vision into something that's sellable. And the aha moment was we were actually trying the wrong way. I think the right way is to really understand the problem and see what solutions you build around that. And the moments when we went on premise to partners and we talked with them and really understood their problems, really understood their infrastructure, and I realized how important it is to understand what you want to do rather than we do want to use this neural network that does super cool stuff.
Yeah.
And it's way more exciting to understand the what than the how.
All right. Now we're super curious to understand how does the interview process in the how does the interview process in the APM program look like?
It's a lot because it's a long process. So it's not a walk in the park. I would say it's almost like a hike. It has 3 parts. So the first part is a screening interview. So you have a product interview at the beginning. Then you have a block with 5 interviews and a take-home assignment. And at the end, you have one final interview with a very senior product manager. So basically, it's quite a long process. 7 interviews and a take-home assignments. It's quite a lot.
Crazy. And can you give us a bit context? When did you decide in your career to apply for one of the APM programs? How does it look for you?
There are many other APM programs, but I wouldn't say that. I would say most of them are in US and very few in Europe. Worth applying to both. Probably if you're not from the US, it's harder to get there, to the US ones. And then how to choose it. I think as an APM at the beginning, of course, it's important to be passionate about the product. But I do think that gaining skills in wide variety of products is important. So maybe even going somewhere that you don't know that much about and you're gonna learn on the job, that's also really important.
Thank you so much for watching. I would highly appreciate if you subscribe, if you leave a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you have any question for today's video. See you next time.